Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Magnificent Kimberly here. So today I'm going to be doing a faith-based video. But first, before we get started, I want you guys to please hit the like button and the subscribe button if this video resonated with you. Today I just wanted to get real and share my personal job testimony. This has been a long time coming. I've been wanting to make a video about this for a long time, but I just never really found the right time to actually make it. I feel like God put it on my heart for me to, I feel like God and the Holy Spirit have given me permission to share my personal job testimony, video story type of thing. So without further ado, let's get started. So without sharing too many details of my job, I work as a TBA in a school. I'm not going to share too much because, again, I don't want to share too much. But basically, I work in a school and I absolutely love it. And it's so funny. It's so funny in a way because I wasn't sure exactly where I wanted to work. I wasn't exactly sure where I wanted to work, but I knew that I did want to work in a school because I feel like working in school, you get like a lot of great benefits, and then you get like summer breaks and stuff like that, and that's something that I wanted, I was interested in. And also they have, in my opinion, it's a great work-life balance because you get off a certain time and you have a consistent schedule that you can adhere to every day. So that for me works perfectly. However, before I was a TBA at where I currently work at, so I had a hard time finding a job for 3 years. So as y'all know, or if y'all don't know, I attended university, I attended UMBC for 6 years. And part of the reason why it took me 6 years is because I got involved with the wrong people and stuff like that. The wrong people, the wrong men. I won't say the wrong people, but definitely the wrong men. Romantically wise, relationship wise, and stuff like that, which kind of delayed my process, but it did not stop anything. Thank goodness I graduated UMBC December 2023. My baby was 11 months old. And that is one of my greatest accomplishments, is that although it was hard, and although halfway I became a single mother, like I want to say in that last year, in that last year I became a single mother, I still ended up graduating with my bachelor's degree in my desired field that I was, studying and stuff. And so I want to say, like, before I graduated, I worked at the bookstore at my university. And I only worked there for like 3 months because at the time, when I first started working at the time, I believe I was like 4 months pregnant. And then when I stopped working, I was around like 6 months pregnant. That's when I started having experiencing a lot of like back pain and stuff like that, excruciating back pain, to where it was hard to stand up. Although I was only working there like in the mornings for, I want to say, like 2 to 3 hours every morning. It's still, although, because for me, I already have like scoliosis and stuff like that. So for me, it was just more severely excruciating for me. And the type of job I had, it was like a standing job. So it's not a job where you're sitting some of the time, or most of the time, or you're standing most of the time, you know what I mean? So so I ended up quitting from that job. Not exactly quitting, but I just couldn't continue working because of my pregnancy, because I was pregnant. And I want to say my university did a great job in the beginning. I'll say in the beginning because I was still supposed to receive help from one of the departments. But I will say in the beginning, if you're pregnant in school or grad school, whatever, they see that as a disability for some reason. Maybe because like some women aren't able to, you're not able to do things regularly as if you weren't pregnant. So some schools, really it should be all schools, but I don't know. But it's my first time experiencing like extra help, extra accommodations for when you are pregnant, because they see that as a disability. So yeah, I worked at my university's bookstore. I had to stop working there, and then I got my 1 year. I did a 1 year internship with 201 Maryland, which was a remote hotline hotline agency. So this is an agency where this was an agency where you take calls and you provide resources, take calls from callers, answer calls from callers, and you provide resources, programs and services in that caller's area, and you collect, their information, their demographics, like if they're female, if they're female or male, if they're what zip code they're in, like, yeah, what zip code. So you ask for the zip code, what race they identify as, and then it's something else. But I say all that to say that I had a 1 year internship through my social work program at my university, which I absolutely loved. And I honestly would have been happy to get a job with them, but it just did not work out that way. Mind you, this internship was not paid. It was an unpaid internship, but I learned a lot of great skills, and I was able to use some of my social work skills from this internship. So I'm definitely eternally grateful for my field instructor and supervisor. They were very kind and supportive and understanding, and just really helped me to grow within this internship that I had, that I completed. So I would say I was getting a little weary when it came to like the job thing, when it came to believing in God for a job. But I just decided to, one day, I remember one day, like I was trying so hard applying to jobs, y'all. Like I at least applied to 80 jobs on Indeed. And it got to a point where I was just like, you know what, God, I give it all to you. I give it all to you. I trust you. If you want me to have a job at this time, that's fine. If you don't, that's fine too. I could just get on assistance and just either wait until you bless me for a job, or maybe get on assistance and just go to grad school and do grad school. And because that means without not having to work, that gives me more time to focus on my grad school and my studies and stuff like that. So I just basically gave it all to God and laid it before God's feet. And I just had, I just prayed and prayed and prayed and had faith, had faith in God that He would provide for me, that whether that be through a job or whether that be through like government assistance programs, or what may be. And so one day I saw a job posting on Indeed, and it had said it was in my area, same area that I'm in, same zip code. I wasn't sure if I was able or capable of doing like the duties, responsibilities of the job as it listed on the Indeed stuff, but it all worked out, because now I landed the job. I've been working here for a couple months, and that's just my testimony. It took me 3 years of it basically took me 3 years of like not having a job and having faith and believing in God for a job, and not giving up and having unwavering faith. I won't say most of the time I did have unwavering faith, and it was hard to trust God, and I just didn't know when I would be blessed with with a job in general and stuff like that. But I tried my best to keep the faith. And so all in all, this journey has taught me so many things, which is, first and foremost, you have to trust God's timing even when you don't understand the why or the how or even the when. The second is that prayer isn't just about asking things or requesting things from God, but it's about building a relationship with God and knowing that God is going to come through for you no matter what. And third, God's peace. God's peace can fill even the busiest, hardest days. So if you're going through a hard time in your job, remember that you don't have to carry it all by yourself. Faith can be your strength and your refuge. God is your refuge. And so, this job journey has not been easy at all in terms of when I was jobless and unemployed. Like, it was very hard. But I'm here to say that God came through for me. He made it happen for me. So if He can make it happen for me, He can make it happen for you. And so if this video resonated with you, I just want to encourage you to keep holding on. Don't give up. Keep the faith. Don't give up on your dreams or your job or wanting a job. Remember to take time each day to pray, read the Bible, or just sit quietly and listen to God's voice. I would definitely love to hear y'all testimonies, y'all job testimonies as well, y'all job stories about how y'all got y'all job and stuff like that as well. Please drop a comment below about how faith has helped you at work or in life in general. And lastly, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to my YouTube channel if this resonates with you, and if you want, and also subscribe to stay updated when I upload more videos / post more content. Remember, this is my bi-weekly theme. Tomorrow is going to be devotional Thursdays, so stay tuned to that. And lastly, share this with someone who might need encouragement today. You just never know. Again, thank you so much for watching. Stay blessed, stay strong, and I'll see you in the next video. / I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.